Ahoy there, me hearties! Get ready to dive into a treasure chest of fascinating facts because today we're setting sail for the high seas of international talk, like a pirate day.
Shiver me timbers, that's right. We've weighed anchor on a whole flotilla of articles and blog posts all about this quirky day.
And trust me, you won't be walking the plank with boredom. This deep dive is going to have you sounding more like Blackbeard than a landlubber by the time we're done.
We're going to plumb the depths of international talk, like a pirate day, from its humble beginnings to its, well, kind of global takeover.
So batten down the hatches, folks, because this is one voyage you won't want to miss. But before we hoist the mainsail, let's make one thing shipshape. Why in the world do we even have international talk, like a pirate day?
Well, hoist the colors. The answer, believe it or not, lies not on the Spanish Main, but on a racquetball court.
Okay, now you have to tell me more. Avast ye and spill the grog. What's racquetball got to do with pirates?
1995. Albany, Oregon. Picture this. Two friends, John Barr and Mark Summers.
And I'm guessing these weren't their pirate names.
You'd be right. They went by Old Chumbucket and Captain Slappy.
I love it.
Right. So these two swashbuckling sportsmen, they're in the middle of a heated racquetball match, and their trash talk, well, it takes a turn for the nautical.
I can only imagine. So this one epic racquetball game spawned a global phenomenon.
It's a wild tale, isn't it? And what's even wilder is that they sat on this idea for 5 years. Can you imagine that? Bottling up a secret that good?
5 years of R just waiting to be unleashed on the world.
Exactly. Finally, in 2002, fate, or maybe just good PR, intervened. Dave Barry, the humor columnist, gets wind of this whole pirate speak thing.
Ah, Dave Barry. He could make a grocery list sound like a Shakespearean sonnet. So Barry writes about it, and...
It's like lighting a fuse on a powder keg.
Yeah.
Suddenly, everyone and their parrot is speaking pirate.
And here I am just thinking it was because pirates are just plain cool. Though, you know what always puzzled me? None of these articles actually say how Dave Barry found out about it. Did he stumble across their website? Did they send him a message in a bottle?
Right. It's like a missing piece of the treasure map.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder, what other brilliant, wacky ideas are out there just waiting for their Dave Barry moment?
And what is it about pirates that captures the imagination so? There had to be something to the idea itself that resonated.
You're right. There's got to be more to it than just a funny accent. I mean, people are going full-on doubloon for this. We're talking pirate festivals from England to Tennessee. I mean, seriously, pirate festivals. Hastings over in England, they even have a Guinness World Record for the most pirates in one spot.
Now, that's dedication to the seven seas. But, you know, something strikes me about this whole phenomenon. These articles, they keep mentioning this word, piratitude. It's more than just the talk and the talk, isn't it? It's like a whole way of looking at life.
Yeah, I see that too. It's almost like we're not just celebrating pirates, we're celebrating something about being free.
Exactly. It's that sense of adventure, of throwing off the shackles of the ordinary and embracing, well, a little bit of chaos.
And maybe a little rum with our chaos.
Always room for rum. But you hit the nail on the head, it's about freedom. This idea that we can shed our landlubber skins and be someone, well, a little more exciting. If only for a day.
So I'm just going to come out and say it. Why pirates, though? What is it about this particular brand of roguishness that speaks to people?
That's the million doubloon question, isn't it? I think it's that deep-seated human need for escape. We see it everywhere, not just Pirate Day. Superheroes, fantasy novels, heck, even those reality shows where people do crazy stunts.
It's like we crave a little swashbuckling in our lives.
Exactly. And international talk. Like a Pirate Day, it gives us permission to find it. But here's something else these articles point at. It's not just about individual expression, is it? It's this incredible sense of community.
Oh, absolutely. I saw posts from people planning parties, swapping pirate jokes, even the creators themselves talking about how amazing it is to see their little idea turn into this big, beautiful, slightly unhinged family reunion.
Right. It's proof that sometimes the silliest ideas can bring people together in the most meaningful ways.
Yeah.
Speaking of silly ideas, you were telling me about something you found about the very birthplace of talk like a Pirate Day, that racquetball court.
Oh, man. This is kind of bittersweet. So I'm reading this one article, and it mentions that the Albany YMCA, you know, the very spot where Old Chumbucket and Captain Slappy had their fateful racquetball match, well, it's gone. Demolished.
Oh, wow. That's kind of sad.
It is, but it also got me thinking, the building might be gone, but the idea, the energy it sparked, well, that's still going strong. It reminds me of this old music venue in my town. It was a total dive butt. It was where I saw my first concert, grimy, sticky floors, a whole bit. But man, the energy in that place, you know.
Oh, I can practically smell the spilled beer and hear the feedback.
Exactly. And yeah, they tore it down years ago, turned it into a parking lot. Can you believe that?
The tragedy. You're right. It's like those places, they might be gone, but the memories we made there, the spirit of the thing, it kind of lives on, just like Talk Like a Pirate Day.
It's more than just a day, right? It's this whole feeling. And speaking of feeling, one of the most fun things about all this research was seeing how people actually celebrate.
Oh, I bet. I was reading about everything from full-blown pirate balls to people just slipping an R or two into their work emails.
It's amazing, right? And the articles, they were full of those stories. People going all out with costumes and treasure hunts or keeping it low-key, just having a bit of fun with their mates. Though I gotta admit, all this talking pirate has me feeling a little rusty on me pirate lingo.
Well, time to swab the decks then.
Exactly. I did learn a new one, though. Did you know that ahoy actually comes from the Dutch word hoy?
Get out of here.
You're kidding!
Nope. Apparently it's just a regular old hello in Dutch. Who knew?
That's incredible what you can learn digging through these articles, right? Oh, that reminds me, one of these sources mentioned this video the creators made, the 5 A's. Apparently it's a guide to, really nailing that pirate swagger. See, I'm all about authenticity. And it makes sense, right? It's not just about the words themselves, it's the attitude.
It's like anything else. It's all in the delivery. A little confidence, a glint in your eye.
Yeah.
That's what sells it.
Exactly. And what's great about all of this is there's no wrong way to celebrate. You can go full Blackbeard or just, like I said, slip a little ahoy into your day, whatever floats your boat.
Exactly. And you know what? I think that's the most important takeaway from our deep dive today. International talk. Like a Pirate Day, it's about more than just pirates.
It's about remembering to have a little fun, right?
That's it. It's about giving yourself permission to be a little silly, to embrace the absurdity of it all, and maybe, just maybe, find a little adventure along the way.
Well said. And on that note, I guess there's only one question left for our listeners. What will your Talk Like a Pirate Day story be?